Welcome to the 30th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. My name is Harrison Weiss, and I am your Dungeon Master. Today we're going to pick back up from after the fight with the Guifrog monster. Y'all defeated the Guifrog monster. Art lifted his dagger above his head and did a finishing blow on the Guifrog monster. And then he stood up, and he kind of passed out limp on the floor. So currently where we're going to start, Art is now unconscious, and the rest of you are in the cellar of the Forest Temple, and that's where we're going to start.
I'm going to run up to Art and try and shake him awake.
He is just limp. You can feel that he is breathing, but he is not responding to anything else.
Okay, that's good. I almost want to shocking grasp him.
Ace just walks over and he's scouring at Art like he was the enemy.
At this point, Loaf, do you think you're just walking around, looking around at different things?
I mean, with my limited vision, right? But within a certain range, yeah, I'm just looking at what's close to me, I guess. I'm just kind of meandering.
So as you try to walk towards Art and the rest of the party, you trip over like a large rock, and you go to pick it up, and it's a 6 inches by 1 foot tablet.
Nice.
With some carvings in the side of the tablet.
Oh. So I wasn't near them when they were looking at it, but I'm like, hey, guys, I found this little tablet thing. I kind of like yell it. They can hear me, right? They're like, what, 50 feet away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace walks over and just snatches the tablet.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Clark just to make sure, and then get up and come with them as well.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, man, what was that for? Are you snatching? What's the deal?
I think he's got an ego problem.
Ace completely ignores Loaf and just tries to fit the tablet where it needs to go, as he's seen the altar.
The tablet fits perfectly into the top of the altar, and you can tell that there are 4 more pieces missing.
Cool.
All right.
I guess we just gotta keep looking.
Okay, everybody go ahead and roll investigation, except Loaf. Go ahead and roll it with a disadvantage.
I was kind of
see.
like annoyed about that, so I just kind of just stand there with my hands in my pockets. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just leaning up against the wall. I'm like, all right. Just
Perfect. So then Yori and Ace, go ahead and roll investigation.
Got a 17.
I have an 8.
With a 17, nice. You find another tablet somewhere else in the room, and then Ace with an 8, all you find is some rocks and some poop.
It's on an egg, is it?
Good question. Ace kicks the poop.
You find another poop ball. Okay, you kick the ball. Perfect.
I'm gonna run over, like, carrying the tablet over my head, trying to keep it away from Ace, and stick it in one of the holes.
Perfect. You stick it in one of the holes, and you can tell that both of these tablets have a middle section of the tablet that's, like, carved out, almost to, like, make a shape. And they do connect into each other, so there's, like, one shape that is starting to form from the tablets left to right.
Okay.
Ace continues to search for another tablet.
And you guys just keep searching. Go ahead and roll me 2 more investigation checks, and we'll see if you find anything above and beyond just the tablets that you're looking for.
I got a 22 for my next one. 20. Where were these rolls earlier? Jesus.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
43.
With a 43, you find 5 torches and 5 gold pieces.
Nice. I'll light one of the torches and give it to Loaf.
thanks, man. You're all right.
Welcome.
Unlike that ugly piece of crap over there. And I like point.
I'm not the bullied one anymore. Yay.
That Guifrog is pretty ugly, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you.
Rolled a 10 and an 18.
With those numbers, you just find 2 more tablets. So you find 1 more tablet, and Ace, he finds 2 tablets.
Did you say there were 4 slots or 5 slots?
There were 5 total slots.
Okay.
As you guys place the different tablets down, they all fit, but there doesn't seem to be a perfect picture. And the Guifrog monster begins to kind of shift around and start making noises again.
I was going to say before we put them down that I wanted to look at the picture and try and place it together.
Sure, that's fine.
I don't want to fight him again.
Go ahead and make a roll for me. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Okay. Oh, this is 7.
With a 7, you don't quite figure it out. Here in the next couple seconds, the Gitrog monster is about to be awake again. Is there anything that you want to do preemptively before he is up and moving?
Is he in a state of consciousness or still unconsciousness, is what you're saying, because he's moving around?
The dragon has gained consciousness and is starting to stand back up.
Can I Eldritch Blast him twice?
I'm fine with doing like a surprise round where y'all have an extra round of attacks before he is ready to roll for initiative.
Okay, can I... how far away is he from me, what do you say?
I would say that's probably about 40 feet.
Is his mouth open?
No.
Oh, no.
Alright.
I might say this is a good time to move Art away or drink some potions. That's kind of what I was trying to give you time for. Either of those options.
Oh no. We should move Art. I'm not Eldritch Blasting. I'm gonna run and grab Art.
Okay, you run and grab Art.
I'm gonna perform Mind Spike on him, because he's laying there, trying to get up. So
On
the creature.
Art or the Gitrog monster?
On the Gitrog monster. Yeah, no, not on Art. On the Gitrog.
Okay.
Yeah, on the yeah, let me just do
Okay.
Mind Spike on the dude who's unconscious. Just
Go ahead and do Mind Spike. That's a me roll, right?
yeah, you just gotta do it. He'll take half damage if you succeed, but it's just Wisdom saving throw, and I'm doing 3d8 psychic damage.
That is a 4.
Okay, so I got a 17 in damage.
Okay, 17 damage is a solid amount of damage to the Gitrog monster.
And now I know where it is.
Yes, pretty much permanently, yeah. So, Ace, did you want to take an action before the combat restarts? Do you want to make an attempt at the puzzle, or do you want to make an attack?
I'd say puzzle's probably more important.
Ace is, not interested in attacking. He's trying to solve this puzzle.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and make a wisdom check on the puzzle.
12.
A 12 is not going to cut it on the puzzle.
Ace is having an off day today.
So it is now time for combat. Let's go ahead and re-roll initiative.
Do I need to roll initiative as well?
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to say yes. Go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Bet I can beat it.
Probably.
I got 16.
I got 25.
Oh.
Told you.
Wait, what do we roll for initiative? Have I been rolling wrong this whole time?
It's just a d20, and then you add your dexterity modifier.
Okay, I have it. I have a 5.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm asleep.
Art is not awake for his first turn of combat, so Yori, it is your turn.
I'm assuming I can use an action to try the puzzle again.
Yes.
I feel like that's the most important thing right now. Because getting it wrong brought him back, and I don't think we're gonna kill him until it's right. But Art is safe currently. I got him.
I'm not sure how safe he is right here, kind of away from the stone pillar. You want to maybe drag him closer with some of your movement?
Yeah. I want to get him as tucked away as possible.
So that's probably like half your
Yeah.
movement. So you still have another 15 to go.
Okay. I'm deciding if I want to try... No, you know what? Screw it. I can see him.
True.
No, that's bad. That's bad. I'm going to summon my archer again with my action and command him to attack the Gitrog monster. Are you kidding me? That's an 11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit the Gitrog monster.
Okay.
He just completely whiffs.
Okay. I'd like to... I want to use the rest of my movement to get about here. And then my skeleton also, like, here.
So you both kind of go to the north side of the stone pillar.
Correct.
Still right next to the altar still, though.
Correct. Yeah, I would definitely say I'm closer to the altar than my skeleton.
Okay.
That's my turn, because I...
Okay. Loaf, it is now your turn.
Okay, so as a bonus action, or it does have to count as an action if I wanted to, like, fudge with the little tablet things? Or would that count as
It takes an action.
a whole action? Yeah. Do I want to do... Do. Can I use grease? I'm gonna throw a stick of butter at it.
Sure. He's currently not flying.
He's not flying. Yeah, because he was getting up. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw a stick of butter at him, because that's what I do. So covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range. It turns difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Creature that enters that area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So
he rolled a 22 save.
Oh my gosh.
Geez.
Okay, so he does not fall prone from the grease, but if he ends his turn there, he'll have to roll again.
All right.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, so let's see. Were you the one who got a big chomp out of you? Did you end up healing yourself at all? Do you have a potion?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you have a potion of healing, though, but I'm just going to hand you one, because you're right next to me, right? Are you next to me? You're not. You're over there. Never mind.
I'm on the other side.
Oh, okay.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
I got one.
I'm going to just creep around a little bit around the corner so I'm a little less visible. So, like, back up, yeah, like a little bit. So I'm out of, like, maybe a fireball. Yeah, like, kind of like that. Yeah, because I can sense them.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, you've gone around the corner, and then we're going to pass to the Guifrog monster's turn. The Guifrog monster is going to fly directly at Yori and go to bite Yori. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 12 damage. He is then going to breathe fire towards Ace.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
That is a 7 to hit.
Oof. Okay. Close. Very close.
The fire just completely whiffs. He doesn't have the best eyesight, apparently. And then he is going to fly over this way.
Do I get an attack of opportunity
Sure.
with my glove?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make a punch at him.
Okay. That's an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. It was specifically with my Brawler's Gauntlet, not the Gauntlet of the Great Wolf, just for clarity's sake. 5 damage plus the 3 necrotic. So
He is resistant to necrotic, so I'm going to remove one of that, so it's going to be 7.
Okay.
So he's taken 24 damage on his second life. Once he's flown to the left, he is then going to breathe fire directly at Art. That is a 19 to hit, and in a valiant effort to protect Art, Hogarth is going to jump out of the Dragon Ball and take the fire breath for Art.
Oh my god.
That is 20 damage on Hogarth, which I don't think knocks him out or anything.
He has 27 health.
27. So yeah, so he takes 20 damage, and Hogarth is now over top of Art, trying to keep his body safe. That is all 3 of the Guifrog's monster's turn. He is going to now use his bonus action to hide. And now we're going to pass to Ace.
Okay. So Ace takes his potion of healing.
So that will be your action.
That sucks.
So go
I thought it
ahead.
would be an item usage deal there.
You can undo that if you want. It's an action to drink a potion because it takes you it
Yeah.
takes most of the 6 seconds to swallow it, you know?
Crap.
You're drinking a pint of liquid. It takes a good bit of time.
Okay. I still drink. And I get 2d4, correct? Plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Rolled 4 and a 4. Nice.
Nice. So you regain 10 health.
All right.
I tried to give y'all an opportunity before the dragon spawns to heal back up, but
Not gonna lie, didn't know he was coming back that quick. So
that's fair. Okay. So that was your action. You still have movement and bonus action if you like.
To perceive, right?
yeah.
And to look for him. If he's going to attack it with a bonus action, then yeah. But if he's not going to attack, then you just need to perceive it.
Oh yeah, because it's just him seeing.
So Ace moves in the general direction that the Guifrog was in and tries to perceive.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Rolled a 16.
You spot the Guifrog monster.
Had he moved?
You wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ace, you see the Gitrog monster in this area.
Okay. I am out of attacks, so...
You still have some movement, and you still have a bonus action if you wanted to hide, or if you wanted to...
So I'm going to relay to the team where the Gitrog is, and...
That works.
And then hide.
Go ahead and roll stealth for your hide.
Okay.
Coming out of your hidden state will give you the extra sneak attack damage as well, which is nice.
Nice. Got 12.
Just remember that number in case he starts to look for you.
Okay.
It is now top of the order. Art is still down. We're going to go ahead and give Hogarth an action. Clark, you want to tell me what Hogarth would do in this scenario?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say Hogarth is going to actively try to kill the dragon. Try to protect Art as much as possible. So I'm going to do a fire breath attack. Range of 60 to 120. It's 2d8 fire damage. So...
Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Alright, that is a 4. Whiff.
A 4 whiff. This is Hogarth's second time fire breathing, and it is just as good as the first.
Yep.
And it just goes pretty much nowhere, but he is still aggressively protecting Art in his stance.
Yeah, is there like an action? Let me see if I want to make him do...
He could try to like pick you up and fly away.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna have Hogarth pick me up, and with his shabby little 20 feet of movement speed, try to fly opposite direction of the Gitrog monster.
He's gonna run away. He's gonna pass by Loaf, and Hogarth and Art are now a good distance away, but on the opposite side of the stone pillar that we've been fighting around.
And we did not land. I want to specify that.
You are in the air about 5 feet off the ground.
Cool.
Now we'll pass to Yori.
First and foremost, want to try and see if I can see him. So I'll roll. Dang, that's an 8.
An 8 is... Go ahead and do an advantage, because Ace has told you the direction of it.
Okay, cool. I will gladly take that. 8.
An 8 is not good enough to spot it.
That sucks.
You can still try to attack with disadvantage if you like.
I'm going to tell my skeleton to attack in the general direction.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
That's nat 1.
The arrow hits Ace.
Oh,
That's 2 nat 1s. Are you kidding me?
So
I
the
just wanted to
arrow
see
just
what-
completely whiffs, and it's aiming for Ace. Ace, go ahead and roll like a dexterity check.
That's rough.
Can I uncanny dodge this? Oh my god.
So first, let's do a dexterity check to see if it hits.
That'll be 3.
uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you don't see it coming whatsoever. So that arrow hits you in the side. How much damage does that deal, David?
2d4 plus something. I rolled a 2 and a 1 plus 3.
Okay, so he takes 6 damage. Do you want to dodge 3 damage?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, so you take 3 damage from the undead skeleton's arrow. Starting at the 5th level, rogues have the ability to uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. So, anything else, Yori?
Yeah, as my action, I want to go back to the tablets and try and do them.
Okay, make a wisdom check.
Come on, we need to do something good. That's a 3.
A 3 is not good enough to solve the puzzle.
I want to continue to cower behind the pillar.
Perfect. Now it is Loaf's turn.
And mine spiked, so I kind of feel where he is.
Yep.
But if the creature has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the end of your next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving to the creature with the next lowest hit points. Alright, so I'm gonna run up to it. It's kind of a bold, not like within 15 feet, so it's gonna be kind of like...
Okay, that's 20 movement to get about 15 feet away.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Color Spray. It's a first level illusion spell. Basically, it's a dazzling array of flashing colored light that springs from my hand. I get to roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from where you are affected in ascending... Well, the thing is...
That will hit Ace, yeah?
Yeah, it will hit Ace too, but he's I don't know. That's
It does go in descending order, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
So you could affect the dragon, but not Ace? Question mark.
Well, Ace is looking. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Roll 68 to meet hit points this creature the spell can affect. So it says how many hit points of creatures this. So if the creature's above 60, then wouldn't it not affect him? Is that the implication there? I'm just trying to read that.
What's the spell's name? Color Spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blinded until the end of the next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to that creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for the creature to be affected.
Yeah.
God, I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I think what it is like it blind. Well, because it's not. You're not taking damage. It's literally an illusion. It's like a blinding spell. But it says the total is how many. But the thing is, I don't know the total hit points of the creature either. Unless if we even like, because last time it was at 100. Yeah, that's the thing. So maybe that's not a good play until like, because unless if remaining hit points left, but if it has another round of 100 hit points, that means it's still 60's not. Yeah.
Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, which would be Ace.
Oh, it's
Each
Ace.
creature. So we're hitting Ace, and then we're hitting the Gitrog. Each creature affected by the spell is we're blinded until the end of their next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total.
Oh, that's just determining how many creatures you're hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 60-10, and so Ace would definitely get hit, and then whatever's left over could hit the
Right.
thing, but I don't think it can.
Yeah, it's not enough. Okay, never mind. Let me see what's something else I could do.
Do you have a third level spell left?
Yeah,
Or
I
spell
was
slot?
thinking it all depends on his role, but I was thinking of Hypnotic Pattern as well. I'm not going to throw a lightning bolt because then I'll just torch Ace on the way.
Is the Gitrog flying?
The Gitrog is currently in the air, yes.
I can create a twisting pattern. So the Hypnotic Pattern does a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of the stupor. So I could use that to like shock it and
You could. You definitely could.
the thing is then we'd have to plan something because it's basically if it does work, he's incapacitated until he takes damage or actions against him, but we could turn around and try to solve the little you just here hypnotic him. All right, walk over to the tablets. Okay, guys, let's shuffle him around.
Yeah, we could incapacitate him for a minute.
Yeah.
Try the tablets, and then just
Every
get out
6
of there.
seconds he'd be trying again.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
So that'd be
Get 10 tries.
yeah, basically yeah. So there's that, or in the meantime I could just attack him again at a distance with like magic missile or something. There's that.
You could.
I'm just gonna use magic missile first. Well, I'm thinking of maybe something else.
Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, I did good that time. Okay, so that was a total of 14.
The Gitrog monster has taken 38 damage so far. It is now the Gitrog's turn. The Gitrog is going to lunge forward and bite at Ace. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, jeez.
13 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I can see him, so I'd like to uncanny dodge.
You half the damage, so you only take 4 damage instead of 9.
Cool.
He is then going to move into the shadows, and then he's going to reappear over here and use Fire Breath on Loaf.
Would I have felt it coming by chance? And like, how fast did he move to do that? Because I would sense him doing it. So it wouldn't be a surprise,
Yeah, you
right?
sense him doing it.
So he just instantly
Not a
did it?
surprise.
Like,
Yes, it was instant. He basically moved into the darkness, and it immediately emerged from the darkness on another part of the room.
okay, so that's how it works. It's not actually moving,
Yep.
it's just teleporting, kind of.
Yes, yeah, basically.
Okay.
And you are not surprised by it because you have the Mind Spike.
Right.
It is only a 4 to hit.
Okay.
Jeez.
And then he is going to also use Fire Breath on Hogarth. That is a 15 to hit.
It does.
That is 10 damage.
Jeez.
Hogarth is down.
So Hogarth immediately starts to dip. And let's go ahead and roll a little bit of damage on Art. Art, you also take 6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
As Hogarth veers down into the ground, Art, you are now startling awake.
Whoa.
You see that Hogarth is knocked down unconscious, and that the party seems to be pretty ragged at this point.
So Art starts to wake up, his eyes are blurry, his ears are ringing a little bit, and looks up and sees the Gitrog above him flying there, and kind of as like intuition looks over and sees Hogarth on the ground unconscious, and freaks out a little bit, and runs over to him to try to comfort and see what he can do.
It is now Ace's turn.
So Ace stumbles over to the altar, since he's the nearest, and tries to solve this puzzle.
Go ahead and roll Wisdom with advantage, because we've tried so many times. There's only so many combinations.
You'd think we'd stumble into it
Yikes.
eventually.
Thank God for advantage.
That's like our
Oh
team's
my
motto.
gosh. 12.
Does the DC also get easier each time?
Or does he just shuffle it the wrong
I
way
just gave
again?
advantage instead.
Yeah.
With a 12, I think you fail again. So
Yeah, great. This is awesome.
you are still having a hard time moving some of the rocks around, and you're still just sitting there with your broken guitar.
I'm gonna yell at him. I already tried that one.
He is a bit ragged. He got torn up.
We move to Art. Worth noting, at this point, Art looks like he's kind of invigorated with a little bit of an extra spirit. He looks to be almost like beefier in size, and his dagger is currently glowing.
Interesting.
Art is absolutely infuriated by what's happened to Hogarth. What drives him now is bloodthirst only. Looks over his shoulder and looks at Yori and says, "Take care of Hogarth." I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark to start, and then lunges at the dragon with the dagger.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is a 18 to hit.
Ooh,
18 to hit, hits.
nice.
7 damage plus 5, so that's 12. And then I'm going to attack again.
So that was actually your first attack with Dread Ambusher, so you have 2 more attacks.
Oh, you're right. Holy crap. So that is a 17 to hit?
17 is the AC, it hits.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, so here is... Alright, that's 5 plus the D8 for Dread Ambusher, which is 6, so that's 11. Does that include Hunter's Mark? It should, right?
I should.
It should.
12 damage on that one. And then my third
So
attack...
at this point, I think you're basically like grabbed onto the front of the Gitrog monster, just stabbing your dagger into it
just
repeatedly.
Repeated. 3 times, actually. I'm about to do a third one, so...
Was that DM speech for I think he killed it?
Yep.
No, not yet. No, it's
Okay.
it's only at 62.
So I'm going to keep on stabbing. That's a 19 to
Yep.
hit. Let's go.
19 hits.
13 damage plus 6, so that's 19 damage on the final strike.
Jesus.
Okay, 19 damage is enough, and once again, the Gitrog monster just writhes in just like this agony and pain, and it just starts to once again just melt and kind of fall to the ground. Still the skeleton intact, it falls back down to the ground face down, and this time you see a small green light coming from the inside of its chest.
So Art's is... Can I just do some headcanon here? Art's eyes
Yes.
are now glowing purple of the same hue as the Darkened Dagger.
Ooh.
Like, he looks sick. We're just going to say that. And
It's all
Art,
reflective, of course.
I want to reach into the dragon's chest and try to pull out whatever's glowing.
You are unable to pull it out.
Just stab it.
Yeah, can I stab it? Like, yeah, I want to stab it.
We are now out of combat. You continue to try to pry it out, and behind you, a little spider crawls out of the ground and is going to bite Hogarth. That is a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
The spider bites Hogarth and then digs back into the ground. And Hogarth has now been poisoned by these Skulltula spiders.
I throw Art the antitoxin in my bag. Here, use it on your dragon.
You have Oh,
Yeah.
dang, you do.
So I just toss it. Yeah, here.
Art's gonna, tip his head up, pour it into his mouth, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him as well. Actually at 2nd level.
So we're going to use one charge of the antitoxin, and it is not going to be successful.
Okay, I'm still gonna use Cure Wounds.
I'll be forthcoming with this. This is not a regular poison. This is the Skulltula plague.
So it's like a curse?
He has been infected with the plague, yes.
I did 13 to heal.
The plague that y'all have read about and how there's only one particular cure about it.
Oh.
He does not regain any health. He is currently dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Hogarth has died.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and see if we can solve that puzzle. Ace, go ahead and roll a wisdom check for me again.
That is a 12. Jesus.
Art is infuriated and starts to stab the darkened dagger into the dragon's chest again, just repeatedly.
David, do you want to go ahead and have Yori walk over to the altar?
Yeah, I'm shoving him out of the way.
So is the dragon's mouth open? Unconscious, right?
Yes, the dragon's mouth is open.
So if I were to pour the red fern potion into it, it couldn't consciously decide to not be a red fern potion, right? So it's a red fern potion. It'll turn into a red, potted red fern. Is that correct?
Do you want to try?
Well,
I'm not confirming or denying that.
Well, what I'm saying is,
Remember, it's a skeleton, but
but it's also, it says,
it's got some flesh on it still.
does it have like an abdomen, or is that kind of just all open, I guess is a better way to put
It's mostly open.
it. There's always a nuance
Especially
to
with
it.
the daggers just piercing everything. I don't think he has any organs intact currently.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean where he drinks the wine and it just spills down.
That's what he's kind of like.
Yeah.
All right.
So, David, go ahead and make that wisdom check.
17.
A 17 is good enough. You put the puzzle pieces together, and you realize that there is a clear hole for a guitar.
Ace gathers the pieces and tries to form fit them into the hole for the guitar.
Okay, so you place the catharsis into the altar. Immediately, the altar kind of just submerges into the ground, and the tree just starts to light up. Like the entire room becomes lit, all of the smoke disappears, all of the poop immediately decays. Anything that smells bad no longer smells bad. The area is completely redeemed, and the Gitrog monster just decays entirely. As Art is pounding the dagger into the chest, the Gitrog monster kind of turns into a humanoid shape and then decays into the ground.
Can we take its head?
All that's left of the Gitrog monster is a small green glowing stone where its chest was previously.
Do we have to put this in a temple somewhere?
No, I think this was the thing.
So, Art, do you want to pick up that green stone that's glowing in front of you?
No, Art is still infuriated. As the Gitrog monster's body starts to dissolve, he's still stabbing, and as the body's gone and it's just ground, he stabs the dagger into the ground and starts punching at the ground, and just tears flowing out of his eyes, just furious, wailing screams from Art as he continues to beat the ground uncontrollably.
Who wants the stone?
Sure. I'll grab it.
Okay, so Loaf walks over and picks up the stone.
All right. So green kyber
What?
crystal, weapon bonus +3 damage, armor bonus. You can transform into the Gitrog monster as a bonus action, then roll for an effect from a predetermined table. Oh, okay.
So you now have the heart of the Gitrog monster. It is a green kyber crystal. This is our first kyber crystal of the campaign. You now know that Hogarth has died. There's no curing the Skulltula plague. He got the plague while already unconscious. There is no saving him. He has died.
There's nothing we can do to save him, but we can take him to Deku and do it there. Because he cured the plague, right?
You might think that the Count Deku could save him. So that might be what Art would think to do next.
Honestly, I don't think Art's thinking right now. Like, I don't think Art's going to be any help at this point.
Can Yori have that idea? Because
Yeah, 100%. You can go shake him into it, for sure.
yeah, I'm going to come over and try and console him and say, yeah, let's go back to Deku's castle, see if we can...
He's dead, man. He's gone. This stupid quest that we're doing for no reason, all of a sudden, now Hogarth's dead. Why are we here? I don't
know.
I don't know. I guess we can go to...
Let's at least try. For
Yeah.
Hogarth. Let's try.
All right.
You can still put him in the Dragon Ball, so you don't have to carry his body.
Yeah, I will definitely put him in the Pokeball. Walk away.
Where would you guys like to head next? So you guys are in this little basement area. You're probably frantically going to be leaving, so...
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Art does not want to do any sort of investigating. Y'all are welcome to, obviously, but Art's not doing anything but leaving.
is
We've got to find a way out.
yeah, that's basically what I was gonna ask. Is there any like tunnel that we can leave down here, or do we have to go back up and leave out that way?
There are no tunnels in this area. It's just this one. It's just the 5 pillars.
Okay. So what are they even made of? Like you said, they're pillars, but we're in like a giant tree-like thing. So is
Stone.
everything? So they're stone. Okay. I was just
Yeah,
wondering
they are
about
stone.
that. Okay.
So are we like
that's fine.
under the tree kind of thing?
You are under the tree.
Gotcha.
All right.
There is a staircase, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yes, in the center. It's about 10 feet off the ground, so you will have to hop on a dragon to get up there. So you guys are all able to get up to the stairs and climb the stairs to get out. You guys leave the forest temple, and as soon as you walk out, all you see is sunny skies. A lot of the trees have gone from like this over lusciousness, like this swampy vibe. They've all lost their leaves, like it's the time for the winter, like they're ready to give way for new life later on. All of the swamp has kind of dried up. It's starting to look like normal grass. All of the poop chairs from the forest temple auction, those have all decayed into the ground. It starts to smell like flowers and sunshine again for the first time in the Golgari Badlands in a long time. And y'all trek back, you know your way back, you have the map to get back to Count Deku's castle. As you arrive at the castle, the first thing you notice at the front door is that there's a hole dug in the ground that you guys recognize burying a locked box in. So that's still there. So y'all walk in the entry foyer of the castle, and there is a little skeleton person behind the front desk, and I'm assuming Art will want to run up and talk to them.
Definitely gonna go talk to them, but not fast by any means. Like, this is a depressed Art. I'm just gonna say right now.
Yeah.
There's very little hope in Art at all right now. So, I'm gonna walk up to the counter and just say, "Hey, we need to see Deku."
To see Deku, okay. Let me see if I can find him, see if he's available. And he walks up the stairs, and she brings Deku back down the stairs, and Deku says, "Oh, welcome back to Count Deku's castle, to the CDC. How can I help you guys today?"
Art just opens the Pokeball and lets Hogarth onto the ground.
And he just is kind of taken aback, and it hits his memory that, like, you guys ransacked my place.
No, that's not what we're here for.
You guys stole my board. That's not what you're here for.
What do you mean? How can you make that accusation? What do you mean?
I was here working, you guys come in, and then I go back after you guys leave, and all my stuff is gone.
And that just leads it back to us. It couldn't be anyone that you work with. Ever thought about that, maybe?
Go ahead and roll deception.
Yeah, I got you this time, but that was my nat 20. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Okay, so just to clarify, Loaf, you did not go into the back rooms.
Yeah, but I mean, we went down to the secret basement and that stuff, right? But when you said ransack,
Did you take the board off of the wall in the basement?
Yes, it's in Art's inventory.
Yeah, it is the little.
And you took the lockbox, Loaf?
Well, as far as I didn't technically at all, but
Oh,
I did. I'm going to be straight up with him. I don't care about the lockbox. I can't carry it.
oh well, but I'm saying like
Okay.
Loaf himself didn't expressly take it. No, physically Loaf. No, he was accompanied, but he didn't take it. If you want to use it as in like, hey, did you take it? No, I didn't take it. I'm just accompanying someone who did.
okay. Oh, okay.
So no, I didn't.
Let's do this.
Or do you want to rephrase it? Did you guys like? Do you want to rephrase it? How do you?
No, you answered right.
Rephrase your
Okay,
accusation.
so I want to make it clear that you guys should not be breaking into the CDC and stealing stuff. And also, I don't recognize the elf in the back, but you're cool, dude. The other three of you, you should not be going into the CDC and stealing stuff. That's not an appropriate thing to do. I would like my lockbox back.
I'm going to go out and just dig it back up and give it back to him.
Okay, you give him back the lockbox. He's not going to ask you for any of the other stuff that you got, not even the board. He just wanted the locked box back, so you give him the locked box back. Okay, so Art, when it comes to dragons, well, there's a thing in the realm of Teragos where the spirits of dragons don't die. They actually go to the Echo Stone of Eternity in Blackthorn City. There's a temple called the Spirit Temple in Blackthorn City, and if you visit there with your dragon, you have a chance to reconnect the spirit with the body.
A chance.
All you have to do is find the spirit in the Cavern of Souls.
How far is Blackthorn?
Blackthorn City is about an 8-hour flight south of here.
We can take the midnight train, though.
From where you are? Where are you?
From Burke. We'd have to go back to Burke. And then...
Yeah, you're currently here. Blackthorn City is about as close to the CDC as Burke is.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
It's about a triangle distance-wise.
Gotcha.
We don't have any dragons that can carry 2 people, do we?
Not currently.
I think you could probably squeeze 2 people on one and get away with it.
Okay.
Probably not on mine. You know.
Say, technically, the dragons are slower than all of us, except for Ampharos.
Yeah, Ampharos is fast.
Fafnir's pretty fast, too.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, Art can just walk. Like,
A dragon flying is going to be way faster than walking. Walking is only like 5 speed, right?
oh, I guess.
Running is 30 speed. Sprinting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
You guys can totally fit 4 people and 3 dragons. You can take some rotations, but I think you guys could head straight towards Blackthorn City. I would advise for you guys, if you want that dragon to still be alive tomorrow, I would head straight to the Spirit Temple in Blackthorn City. You should be able to reconnect the soul with the body.
Okay. Art pleads with Yori to go to Blackthorn City.
Oh no, yeah, I'm fully on board. Let's go right now.
Ace doesn't even look at the guys and just walks out. Just walks outside.
So Ace walks outside.
Is Ace coming with us?
I don't know. That's up to EJ, I suppose.
Is Ace coming with us?
Ace is pissed right now. Ace wants nothing to do with any of you. Like, in his mind, it's you guys' fault that he was defeated so harshly. And so he's solely focused on recovery and training at this point.
I don't think I took any damage in that fight when I think about it. I didn't even get
You
hit.
didn't.
I just was.
Nice.
The only damage Art took was from fall damage.
Yeah, I didn't even get smacked, man. I was just chilling. Loaf reaches up and like kind of like scratches his head and he grabs the hat and spins it backwards so he can kind of look more cool. So he turns it back.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Seems good. All right,
For
so
what reason?
it sounds like you guys are good to go towards Blackthorn City. You guys want to walk outside, and
Mm-hmm.
and Ace is outside.
Loaf is handsome. Just look at his picture, you know?
It's true. I'm so
It's true.
confused.
It's true. Yeah. Look at Loaf. You'll know how good looking he is. You just look at his picture. Yeah.
EJ, this is out of game. What is your plan for Ace? Is Ace going to come with the party? Is Ace ready to split off and go back to Hermione? Is Ace going to just fly away and meet them at Blackthorn City unannounced. What do you think Ace should do? This is also like impacting like campaign-wise if you want to play next week, if you don't want to play next week.
Fair. I'm trying to think about it in character, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Ace is fed up. He's pissed. And on top of that, Art defeated the Gitrog as well, so...
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
True.
By his lonesome, right?
Yeah, fight me again, homie. We'll see what happens.
And I think honestly though, I think Ace is considering that. So
It would be very bad.
yeah, for me. So
Just telling you, right now is not the time to mess with hearts.
yeah. And you're enraged and all this. So Ace is gonna head back to Burke.
Okay. Yeah, that works. I think Ace just leaves unannounced. He walks out the door and he just hops on Fafnir and heads towards Burke.
Before we leave, weren't we supposed to get the ring from Deku for beating the Gitrog monster?
I don't think he's been outside yet to notice any difference. Do you want to tell him about it, or do you want to present the heart?
I want to... who has it? Is it Loaf?
Loaf.
Loaf currently has. Count Deku looks at you guys and says, I think I sent you on a quest. Did you guys... Loaf, did you guys beat the Gitrog monster? Did you guys kill him?
I did not, and we did not. Nope.
No, we did.
No,
What?
no, we didn't. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. What?
We didn't beat the monster. You look, hey, dude buddy. No.
Do you have the head of the Gitrog monster?
Yeah, we do have the head of the monster. Yeah, we do.
You said the body disintegrated into the ground.
I thought we have the head, right?
The DM did say that, yes.
We have the heart. We don't have the head. We have the heart.
You have the heart.
We don't have the heart. We have the head.
Loaf, I swear to God,
I would like the hearts, thank you. And he reaches out one large hand.
I will Eldritch Blast you into next year.
I don't have it. What do you? Hey, chill out, guys. I like step back and I'm just like composing myself and I do a little cough. Look, let's just all forget this happened because I don't have the heart. Okay?
All right.
Art steps in and says, the monster's dead. We don't care about a reward. Bye.
Okay. You guys have a good luck at Blackthorn City. I wish your dragon the best.
The ring's worth 300 gold.
You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too. I walk away.
He turns around and walks back up the stairs.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, absolutely
That
not
ring
giving
is
that
worth-
Kyber crystal up.
That ring is worth 300 gold.
Oh.
The Kyber crystal's worth much more than that.
All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure this.
Right?
I
I think so.
this heart right here. I like whisper.
I think the Kyber crystal is going to get some good money.
I'm just gonna keep it. Because
Makes sense.
yeah, I don't want to sell it yet. It might be worth something.
Okay, so then y'all head out of the Count Deku's castle. You guys hop on some dragons, and I think you guys head towards Blackthorn City. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can take like a long rest during flight. Is that right?
I think the humanoids can all rest, yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice long 8-hour flight. It'll basically take you through the night to get there. So your dragons are going to be exhausted by the time they get there, the two of them.
They can sleep in a Pokeball.
So one thing that you guys fly over top of is you fly over a mountain range, but nothing too important happens. You arrive in Blackthorn City. As you fly over the desert area before Blackthorn City, it really is just a complete desert. There's a couple cacti here and there. There's some dunes. There's really nothing special in the desert. But then as you arrive in Blackthorn City, this is the first time y'all get to see Blackthorn City, and I don't even have it here.
What a loser.
Harrison always prepared.
What a fart nugget. Anyway.
I'm never prepared for D&D.
A wrinkle dinkle. He is, huh?
Wait, don't I have the map? No, I don't. Okay.
I want my inspiration back, so I'm really trying. I feel like, honestly, I should have got my inspiration back on the second time I killed the monster. Just saying.
Inspiration is only if you say the title of the episode, so sorry.
I guess that's fair.
The title of the episode.
So you guys... Is that not what I said? Oh, I see. No, that's not good enough. Okay, so you guys arrive at the entrance of Blackthorn City, and on the right you see some ships, you see some tents, and you guys walk in the front gates. There are no guards currently standing at the gates, but as you walk into the city, the first thing you see is some shops on the left. You see a large barricaded building that's the host of the Blackthorn Knights. That is one of the military branches of the Burke Guard. In this entry pathway area, there is a street performer performing a story, and there's a large crowd of people surrounding the group. If you wanted, you could join that group and listen to a a street performer perform.
I think we want to just go to the Spirit Temple, right?
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you guys rush through. I want to take a minute as you guys are walking through the city just to point out some of the things you see in the city. You already have a map, so I'm guessing Yori's pulled the map out. So you guys are looking at the map. What do you notice in the map that looks interesting to you?
Oh, a ballad, Harrison. That's what it's called.
When
you sing
a street performer's ballad.
Story. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Folk song, something like that. I was like, I know the word for it and couldn't think of it. Yeah, I think Art's just going to want to make his way directly to the Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head towards the Spirit Temple, a couple of the things that catch your eye, I'll say it for you because y'all don't seem to want to talk about it. On the left, you pass a large building that's called...
Oh. I didn't see that.
You see a large building on your left named Feet Finder. What you do see there is a bunch of rumble horns in the front area, and it seems to be like a personal investigator / a place where you can track people down.
Cool.
Oh.
It's pseudo-inspired by Avatar Last Airbender, where there's the one woman who has like the rat bear that hunts people down.
Cool.
If it has the scent, which we've already kind of established with rumble horns in general, that they can track humans down up to a certain number of miles if they have a scent.
Yes.
So that's kind of the vibe of Feet Finder, is it's used to find people's feet. And
nothing else.
And nothing else. Some other things that you notice is you see a building
the HOA
clearly labeled as the HOA, and then in the far back of the city, you do see the Spirit Temple, which is a large Mayan temple.
Sick.
As you approach the entrance, there are 6 guards standing post, and the 2 in the center, they cross their halberds and say, "No entry permitted. This is not for commoners."
Art's eyes start to glow purple as rage builds, and he takes Hogarth out of his Dragon Ball and says, I have to fix it.
All 6 of these guards have masks on and seem to have bone tooth necklaces and are all in dark black and dark red outfits. Some of them are kind of cloak-ish, and they all say, "You're not permitted here. I don't care if you have a dead dragon." Without written consent from either our leader or an archmage, we don't let people just walk into the Spirit Temple.
Art starts to get enraged and doesn't say anything yet.
I've got my Echo Stone. Can I call the archmage that was supposed to be at the town hall meeting? I don't remember what his name was.
Valakut?
Yeesh. Valakut. Can I call Valakut?
You are currently in possession of Valakut's Echo Stone, so you wouldn't know that he has an Echo Stone.
Okay.
I don't think you know that yet he has an Echo Stone.
Hey, Harrison, I have a question. Why are you putting salami on my character screen?
What happened?
It's not Harris. No.
Oh.
Sorry.
It was
It
low.
was a previous conversation earlier in the day. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry. I didn't have to...
Can I call Stoic?
Yes. Stoic has called you before, so you know he has an Echo Stone. Stoic picks up and says, "Hello, hey,
Hi.
hey, Yori, is that you?"
Yeah, it's Yori. Don't mind the caller ID.
Oh, okay.
Art's dragon died, and we're at the Spirit Temple. They won't let us in. Is your word good enough to let us in?
Yeah. Put me on with them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the
Hey,
stone. Yeah.
clan, you guys let these 3 in. They are esteemed guests. Please take good care of them, and don't let them into the back sector. Just take them to the Cavern of Souls so that Art can return the soul to the body. And they move their halberds apart, and they gesture for you to follow them inside.
Thanks, Chief. Art says solemnly.
Thank you, Stoic. Means a lot.
Don't mention it. Do your best. Make sure you stay focused, and don't forget the best memories that you've had with Hogarth. That is the key to returning his soul to his body. You just focus, you do your best, and I believe in you.
Instead of following them, I want to go to the feet finder. But we don't have to interact with that today.
Nice.
I'm fine with that, yeah. Let me think about that.
We can split.
I'm gonna help them in, and then I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
I'll be honest, Art is kind of latching to Yori right now.
Oh, really?
Kind of need him.
Okay,
That's what Clark is saying.
that's fair.
Timeline-wise, this is the most important thing at the moment anyway. I think you'll have time to go there later.
That's fair.
Okay, so the three of y'all walk into the Spirit Temple, and the key thing you see when you walk in is there's open area, and on the back wall, there is a large window, and on the right and the left, there are stairways downward that kind of go to a large pool in the center of the area that the window is looking down upon. And y'all walk up to the window, and all you see is a swirling mess of souls. They're swirling around a large green echo stone. And when I say large, I mean from the ceiling of the temple all the way down to the floor. There are hundreds and thousands of souls just moving around in this temple, and you're going to have to find Hogarth's. His size quadrupled, his flesh tore, and he became the Gitrog monster. Not the first one, and most certainly not the last, for the Gitrog monster will always seize another victim. And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, EJ Stokely as Ace, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
Woe's Harrison. He's gone for good. Look at Loaf. You'll know how good looking he is. You just look at his picture. Yeah.